Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another Undisputed video. And it's going to be a request video today. This is coming in from Lerrone, who's requested in the comments that I play as Lyndon, he wants a fight between Lyndon Arthur and is it Lerrone Richards? Fight between these two, both at 80. I think I'll go Lyndon, because I think Lerrone is a southpaw in this game. I mean, unless Lyndon is as well, I'm not too well up on boxers. As I've said before, it's not my sport of choice. There he is, orthodox. Okay, I'll go Lyndon. Yeah, I'm more into me mixed martial arts, as you know, or my K1. What shorts has he got? We've got to get the fashion soles looking right. Do you know what? We'll go. In fact, no, I'll go green. Seeing him in green reminds me of the early ESBC footage days when he was in a lot of the footage back then, when the game actually looked better, if you'd ask me, and a lot of other people. When it was in its early stages, before Steel City sort of changed it to Undisputed and things like that. I mean, he has to go on his, I think that's his trademark colours, I think, isn't it? Alright, that'll do. Keep him at default. Oh, I didn't show what's his face's stats there, did I? There we go, just in case you're interested in that. Yeah, I want to sort of dial back the boxing content on the channel, to be honest with you, because I don't know, I think people are mistaking this channel as like a boxing channel. You know, me boxing content does way more than me Undisputed, than me mixed martial arts content or me K1 stuff, which is not how I want it, to be honest with you. I want it the other way around. I'm not trying to start a boxing channel here. I mean, I like playing boxing games and that. You know, I've played a bunch of Fight Night games and... Oh yeah, we'll go Magna for this one. But I'm trying to sort of... The whole point of rebranding my channel back from me playing Star Wars days was to do an MMA channel, but it's not working out, which is no surprise. YouTube's just been getting harder and harder, to be honest with you. I've been doing this for... I came late to the game, really. I only started doing it in actually uploading content in 2015. I mean, I've had my channel since around 2000 and like the early 2000s, like 2009 or something, maybe even earlier than that. But it's just been getting harder and harder, you know, to just get your content out there. You know, this is the only form of social media that I use, so I don't use things like Twitter or Instagram or any other social media to promote my videos, and maybe that's hating me, and it pissed me off because I sometimes watch MMA Guru, you know, just like watching his content and stuff for the upcoming fights and stuff, and you know, little snippets of videos that he likes to mix in between the fights, and he's killing it, you know, and you know he's killing it because he's been doing the same thing for years. That he's established his channel as an MMA channel, and obviously he does live streams, and when you live stream, people just throw donation money at you, which is insane. Obviously, I'm never going to live stream. That's not something I want to do. I don't think I've got the personality for that. But one thing that does piss me off, it's MMA Guru has a load of like clip channels who, and you know, like watch his content, and they'll clip him, you know, on like things that he says. It's like, oh, MMA Guru rages at this, and then they'll put up a 6-minute like video of him raging about a particular subject that he whinged about on the live stream. But the clip channels are actually killing it as well. I thought, how fucking lazy can you get? You know, you don't even fucking have to do anything. You just watch a fucking live stream, clip what somebody said, and then you just fucking edit it and trim it down and upload it. You know, at least with stuff like this, I've got to like play the game to a decent standard. I'm always trying to like make the game look like a boxing match or a fight or a kickboxing match.
Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner from Surrey, England, a British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion, Lerrone, Sniper the Boss Ross Richards. All the talking
Sorry, I didn't want to talk during the intros there. But yeah, it's just when you see, like, I don't know, channels that don't put as much effort in are doing way better than you in terms of, like, you know, viewership, and it hurts a little bit. It really fucking hurts, and it's like, it makes you not want to carry on, because I don't care what anyone says, there's a lot of luck involved in YouTube. It's not all just about, like, oh, it's got to be the quality of your content. It's not good enough. It's like, bitch, fucking, there's people uploading fucking dog shit on this fucking platform, and it gets fucking killer views, it gets algorithmed up the arse. But I don't know, the people who, like, just go about it honestly, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to pay off. I thought I would have experienced some payoff in the fucking... I don't know, nearly 10 years I've been doing this, but I'm still just, like, eating shit. And loads of people, like, are probably really happy about that. No one likes to see anyone doing well. And I know I just said there, it's like, oh, there's other channels that are doing better than me. It's, yeah, but I feel like there's a difference in the ratio of, like, effort that you're putting in, and I don't know, like I say, I've got to play this to, like, a decent standard and try and make it look somewhat like a combat sports match, and not do this, which I see a lot of fucking people doing. I mean, it just looks fucking garbage, you know, like, you know, I've got nothing against that fucking Ricky J Sports, but whenever he plays this game, fucking hell, I feel like fucking throwing myself off the roof. It's like, looks terrible, you know, like, he just spams and fucking, I mean, whatever. Anyway, I'm fucking done with that now.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique.
Lerrone already taking some damage, but saying that, I am as well. On my orange head health there.
Loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot.
Oh, there's a nice combination. I like doing that pivot to the right and then coming underneath with the right uppercut to the body and then the left hook over the top. The one thing I never really use in this game is the loose movements. You know, when you press up on the D-pad, I just never use it. I just don't see the benefits, apart from having just a slightly different locomotion animation, like the way you walk around the ring and stuff, which looks nice. You know, makes you look a little bit looser and stuff, but I never actually apply it. Like, I can't remember the numbers behind it, but apparently it gives you like it's a certain percentage more likely to be hurt, and a certain percentage more likely to be able to hurt the opponent, I think, or something like that. I just don't feel like, I just feel like every time I use it, I just get fucking hit really easily. But I don't seem to hit the opponent. Oh, look at that questionable left up to the body animation. Look how horrible that is. Look. I'm glad that some of these are getting changed, because that is fucking awful looking punch. Oh, that's a hard right straight to the body. Oh, left upper actually fucking landed there. The left up was one of the most finicky punches when it comes to like it being recognised as a hit.
When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Everyone just stepped into it. Hard left it. Another questionable looking punch, that left uppercut to the body.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Just tried using this movement here. I never use it. Like, I just tried it then. It just feels so unnatural and there's no flow to it. I think that's I was thinking about this the other day with this game, and I was like, what is it that it's like, you know, yeah, apart from the punch animations looking awful and, you know, there's the vulnerability, apart from all like the core sort of important mechanics like this being an atrocious range of movements. Like, I'm trying to think, what is it that's like really not making this game pop for me and a lot of other people? And one of the things that's like, there's I can't think of a better way to describe this, but the flow is not there of a fighting game. Do you know the flow of combat sports? It's just not there. Like, it's very like I know robotic sounds like the... I'm not talking in terms of like stiffness. I mean, although that is the case, but in terms of like the fluidity of like combat, like, you know, like an exchange. Like, I feel like if you go and watch the when I was on about to use the other day, that game, that Overhand Interactive are making, the kickboxing slash boxing game. Like, there's a flow. I know the punches in that game are like the. I think the only thing that I don't like about that so far is the. Oh, there's a vicious uppercut there. Oh, hard right straight to the body. Lerrone goes down. Yeah, that game has like a flow to its combinations. You know, the impact sounds are a little bit like light, like trebly, you know, rather than a bit of a thud, like a bassy thud to them. But the flow of it looks like a sparring match, you know, and two people are slinging at each other in the pocket, and they're like, and there's like, you know, fucking fast straights coming in. There's, you know, looping hooks. They're slipping off to the left and right and throwing a punch at the same time. I feel like that's another important thing that you can't do in this game is you can't slip and throw. You can only see, I'm trying to throw there as I'm slipping, but it's only throwing the punch after I've come back to the centre. And I feel like that's what's adding to the stiffness of the game. Like, you can only ever really do something when you're fully upright. You know, even this, hang on, even the right straight to the, even that looks a little bit too upright to me. Like, I'd love to see a bit more bend in the knees there, a bit more of a level change. You know, why should it change? I mean, and sometimes, depending on how close you stood, you just straight up just punch down, like he didn't do it there. Like, you know, if I stand close to, like, look at that, see the way his arm just like, I don't know, you know, what are you going to do, change levels right in front of someone at that range, but...
Good counter punch.
And one thing I don't want, and I can't stand seeing this, people are regurgitating this in comment sections of videos. Oh, there's a nice combination there. Like, when it comes to that Overhand Interactive game, people keep saying in the comments, oh, give these people a job at Undisputed. It's like, stop saying that dumb shit. Like, stop it. Like, why is all of a sudden Steel City the sort of the godly boxing developer? Like, they're doing their own thing. Let Steel City do what it's doing. Let Overhand Interactive fix the mistakes that Steel City won't acknowledge. Do you know what I mean? So stop telling any young developers, and as far as I'm aware, there's like 2 people working on that Overhand Interactive game. Stop telling them to be snapped up by Steel City. Stop it. Like, why are you saying dumb shit? They're doing their own thing. Stop trying to sink them by adding them to this fucking clusterfuck.
We are witnessing an upset in the making. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Oh, he about to slip
I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Oh, he's fighting his way back into it. He hit me there a little bit. Oh, he walked onto a stiff jab there, though. Oh, when he hits me.
Really thinking about stopping it.
I think he's going to go for the body here.
It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, my head still hasn't recovered. See if we can go loose movements a little bit. Let's dedicate the rest of the fight to this, just see how different it feels. It'd be nice if your punches actually like changed in animation as well. Or maybe they do and I've just not used it enough to notice any difference. Oh, that was a nice bit of footwork there from Richards. Evaded the 1-2, countered back with a shot of his own.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Fucking hell, that's a
If they
savage
keep this
hairline
same
that on
kind of pace up,
Lyndon
they've
there,
got
innit? Jesus fucking hell. Fucking hanging onto that front bit of hair by a thread.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
Are we
That
still
last
in
round
loose
was
movements? I
huge
am.
for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Ooh.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision.
So they're getting pieced up a little bit here. Kind of struggling to get back into it.
Nice punch. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing?
Oh, there's a hard combination.
What you're gonna get.
I don't know, I'm going back to, I don't like loose movements, I'm going back to the normal movements. I've never liked it. I thought I was going to stay in it there for the rest of the fight, but I just don't like how it feels. It feels even more robotic, which is not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be looser.
Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, that was the worst looking uppercut. It's fucking awful looking.
And they're down.
Oh, the right straight to the body on the left up it. Certain combinations will get through against the AI, and others will just be completely blocked constantly. The right straight to the body will either knock them down, or it'll let you get the shot in, and then set up a shot upstairs like the left upper. But a lot of the time the AI is open to the right straight to the body. Yeah, but I wish they would eventually incorporate punching while slipping into this game. I think it needs it massively. I mean, Fight Night 2004 had that feature. Just think about that for a minute. A boxing game from 2004 had the ability to slip and punch at the same time, and this does not allow you to do that. I mean, it does, but like, I think you can. But while you do, okay, while you do, but it's all back. So I was trying to do it this way last time by pressing the stick in like this, which is, it doesn't let you do it. But I'm like, I mean, I'm using L2 here to do this horrible range of movements, and yeah, I am able to throw punches from the movements, but it's all back to the center. Look, he just goes back to the center to do it. So yeah, Fight Night 2004. And then I think you can do that in pretty much every Fight Night game from that point on.
Looks like they're going to try and be a
and
little
also,
more elusive now.
Say what you want about the current UFC games. You know, I know I play them on the channel, but it doesn't mean I love everything about them. There's loads of problems with those games that I would love to see addressed. But that game does one thing that I haven't seen any other combat sports game do, and that is you're able to move and slip and throw at the same time. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you can do that in that game. You can like take a step and slip at the same time, which I've never seen anyone else, any other game do. But believe you me, if there's things I could change about the UFC games, fucking hell, I would do it in a fucking heartbeat. You know, EA has the potential there. They've got the framework in place to have an amazing, like the MMA game of all MMA games, but they just don't do it. You know, I could write you a fucking so many 100-page fucking essay on how to make the perfect MMA game, what things to have in it, how it should play, and it'd be one of the best MMA games that you could get. And I'm pretty sure it's got a lot of things in it that a lot of yous would want anyway. I see a lot of the same wants and desires from the community that they want to see in the future. Well, in every UFC game that gets announced, and then everyone's just left feeling heartbroken and disappointed when it None of that is ever incorporated into the newest title. I think every title's just like a copy and paste of the previous one. It gets the Madden treatment, doesn't it? It gets the FIFA treatment. It's just like every year, or every 2 years, let's just vomit out a game with a slightly updated roster. And oftentimes they've took features out that were in previous games. Like, why not just build on it? Why not, like, build on all the positive things that you have in the game that people love? Keep them around for the next iteration of the game, but add more things that you were lacking in the other titles that people want to see. You know, it's a no-brainer. Like, do you developers hate money? Like, what's going on?
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world.
My stamina recovered a little bit.
Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
I mean, I know there's been talking about that the overhand interactive game again, that kickboxing game.
That's another scoring shot.
One thing as well I've seen people in the comments saying that needs to stop is people are saying abandon the kicking and just make it a boxing game. Stop saying that dumb shit. You know, stop it. All you boxing fans, stop trying to change the developer's vision and fucking mould it into just something that you want. Oh, there's a big left hook. You know, you've got Undisputed now. You've got, you know, air quotes, the best boxing game. So you're all... Oh, left hook landed there off the right, straight to the body. Yeah, stop telling them to just scrap the kickboxing, because that's what his original idea was, make it a kickboxing game, and he's added in a boxing feature to please both parties, you know, kickboxing fans and boxing fans. Can't stand that when I see, oh, just get rid of the kicking and make it fuck off. Play this shit instead. Fucking stop trying to make everything a fucking boxing game. Oh, that's it. It's over. Lerrone can't beat the counts after that left up to the end.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Yeah, but whenever that overhand interactive title is released, I will never touch this game again. I mean, I'll give it a chance for when the punches change in October. You know, on the update of full release. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to save it, because the flow, whatever that is, I was on about earlier, there's an extra flow that needs to be in a game like this that is not in it. At the moment, it's not in it. You know, maybe it'll turn it around and add it eventually, whatever that is. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for your request, mate. Thanks, Lerrone. All the best with your amateur career, by the way. I checked in on your channel and I've seen a couple of your vids there. You've got a couple of amateur fights. Nice work. I like what I see. Keep it going. All the best to you, mate. Thanks for your request. I hope you enjoyed your video. Thanks for your patience. I just had to get some UFC content cranked out before I uploaded this. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.